Hello and welcome to, this is a look around the map Greenlands. I'm doing a start from scratch start, and I have got my standard settings on, seasons, crop destruction on, periodic planners. The only thing I've got switched off, dirt is on slow, automatic engine start is off, trailer film is on, fuel usage is normal. Maintenance cost on my standard settings, and economic is literally on normal rather than hard. That's anything that I've changed. Only through I find. Oh, what did that do? Only as I find with if you do it on hard economy, it really is. It makes things it slows growth down, and I think most people would like to see growth a little bit. The old stream farm is a fantastic, one of my absolute favourite Let's Plays, but it stunts the growth somewhat a little bit, makes it take a lot longer than it should do. So I'd like to learn a lesson from that and actually set most of my start from scratches on normal rather than hard. Now then, I do not like the fact that we've got a loan that's going to get paid off straight away, even though it only leaves us 300 grand. And we'll do my usual, because it is hard on the modern start from scratches. So what we will do is we'll look at the map, and we will have to buy one of the smallest fields on the map as a base of operations. And I would like to be reasonably close. Now, which is the shop? It's a workshop, right, okay. So the shop is down there. I'd like to be fairly close to the shop. And I'd like our first field basically to be a field of the centre of operations. Now, what's that? That's interesting. We're going to have a look first. I don't want to just... let's go and visit the supermarket, and we'll go out and let's go and visit 70. It's not going to be very large, that is true. Left hand side. And we're nearly there. Okay, we have two, we could make this into a farmyard, or even make use to begin with as a field. What was the other thing? It showed a little addendum to it, like a little, like a yard. Is it the house? Let's have a look. I am facing it. Comes to the house as well. Okay, let's just check that. It does indeed. Excellent. So in that case, that is good news. Right, okay, well, that means that we can pretty much do what we like then with this. Excellent. I think we found ourselves a property. We are going to buy plot 70. Right, we now have a base. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to go for a good placeable, just one. If I go for the decent one, I am literally going to do this. Yeah, I've done it in quite a few Let's Plays now, and I actually quite like it. Now we want that in the best area, where it's not going to get any overcast from the tree. Now what I'm going to do now is what I have done for we're down to 177,792. I'm going to scour for agricultural sales for a year, just literally sleeping in the house, scouring the things and relying on the income that comes from just my one placeable. So let's first of all check what is on special offer this morning. Ooh. As much as that's tempting, I think we shall pass on all of that. Right, so this is August, and I'm going to just prove that it is year one, because it always starts with 1 year, and there's no stats. I've not made a single bale, I've not cut a tree down, I've not completed any missions, and I've played for 5 minutes. A total for the proper total, and the thing is exactly the same. So, with that in mind, there is no skullduggery or cheating. We are going to go through the year, and hopefully we will have some equipment to start our farming career. It always does that when you change the time. It will work this time. Yes, I have finally worked that one out. It's when you change the time, it always does that little glitch. I wonder if that will get fixed, or whether that will be glossed over and we just got to learn to live with it. That is the question. And we have nothing extra. Typical. I'm going to time-lapse this, I think, into just a ×2, so it's a little bit quicker, because the nights tend to be quite slow. So I'm going to say my words. I'm just going to rinse and repeat this until we've got a little bit of equipment. I insist that my start is second-hand equipment until the point we decide to start. I'm hoping I can start with enough equipment within 1 year to actually do us justice, but it is very difficult now on the start from scratch with these limitations. So I'm not going to moan though, I'm just going to get cracking. Let's have a look. What have we got? Ooh, it's just a standard baler though, not a... yeah, I think we'll pass. We can get a super duper one for 30 odd grand anyway, brand new, so no, I will pass. Right, I am going to say my words. We're going to go into time-lapse, and I'm just going to rinse and repeat that until hopefully we've got a little bit of equipment. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is 1 year on. Well, let's just... I'm going to tab just for this once. Well, that's absolutely got to be the very worst year I've ever done, although it is a traditional farm setup. So I'm wondering, we've only really got one option, and that is if we could actually do some harvesting contracts, and we'd have to buy... I always say, I've got to start with second hand, there's got to be enough of a thing, but we can buy new once we start. So I've got 96 grand still in the bank. We have a Dominator, a tractor, and a fairly decent trailer. So if there are any... Trouble is, sometimes it goes wrong. There are so many baling contracts. Are there any harvesting contracts? That's what I really want to know. Because if it's only baling, we are pretty much Yeah. Oh my life. Yeah, it's the map's gone wrong like all the others do. Yeah, there's no harvesting contracts. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map. I find this with every single map that I've done so far. You have to cultivate the entire thing. It all goes wrong and everything goes withered. Yeah, this is the same. So then that only leaves, yeah, there's only the grass fields. That's why it's all baling. So, with that in mind, how many? Yeah, we're going to have to wait till... So we'll have a look. We'll find the right one. Yeah. We're going to have to do the cultivating trick, where we cultivate pretty much everything. That's all we can do. So we've got to do contracts. So rules of engagement. I've shown my settings already. We will allow contracts. Otherwise, we are totally scuppered, and our Let's Play stops before it is even started. We need to repair this lot. So we've got one tractor. And now, if I'm going to say now's the start, I need to now buy a cultivator, which I know which one I'm going to buy. So I do absolutely love this one. Right, let's repair. And I think we're also going to upgrade. Yeah. Repair and customize. We will go front loader attachment. We don't need it now, but we will go max. Even though it's going to take a chunk of money. And we also need the cultivator, which we can now buy new because we are starting. So it's a very reasonable one. I'm wondering actually, do I go for the 10 metre? If we're going to have to cultivate a lot, I think we need to go as big as possible. This is still a shallow cultivator, and I don't think it is under cultivators. I think it's under disc harrows. Or power harrows. I think it's disc. I'm sure it is. Sure it's still shallow though. I need it to be shallow. I don't want to be kicking stones up when we do start ourselves. Disc harrows are used for shallow cultivation fields. Right, 21 grand. Yes, and I'm going to go for red. I do like the red. Bright red. And we are going to buy that. Right, okay then. So we have no other option but to... Now, do we buy a weight? Shall we buy a weight this early on? I think so. It thinks a bit more realistic, and we're going to go for my absolute favourite. I'm going to knock the colours because it's we're working for a blue tractor. I normally go red and black, but not that doesn't go. But yeah, I love these self-made weights. Now we're going to go. No, we're not going to go. We're going to go minimum this time. We can always knock it up if we need. So the main colour is going to be New Holland blue, and the design colour, we will go, that doesn't look grey to me, that looks totally black. We're going to go for that. Brilliant. Okay, that is what we will start with. We will pick our cultivator up and we are going to take some contracts out. I am going to time-lapse this because this is going to be a bit of a beast. It has been on every Let's Play where I've had to do this. Where you have to kick-start the Let's Play, the contract system by literally cultivating. Yeah. Yeah, I can't afford anything else. Right, let's look for the nearest. Where is the nearest to us that has a contract? Now, yeah, we've got loads. Let's have a look. Let's go for a decent one. Cultivating 88 was close next door. Okay, we will accept the contract. Okay, let's open the gate. Hope that at 9 o'clock in the morning it will allow me to open the gate. I would have thought so. Oh, that does look nice. So, now how do we get into 88? It's a big field. I am going to immediately go into a time-lapse because this is going to be a bit of a beastie. Yeah, to kickstart this entire Let's Play, we are going to have to do very boring. I am going to do this at time-lapse times 7 because we're going to have to literally beast the entire map. Yeah, this is definitely not my idea of fun, but it is unfortunately part of the course. On every map under FS22, this seems to be the way things go now. this is a fast road. Right, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that's 88 done, all but a few little tufts. So the farmer's happy, I'm happy. I did almost try to complete it. We shall take that. We're going to literally leave it there though. These are big contracts. I am going to literally, yeah. So collect 10 grand. We shall take some. Now then, let's have a look at the fields around. This is for next session. 89, 77, 75, 74. 89, 87. Oh no, they're baling. 89. Will indeed. 77. Will indeed. And 75 and 74. 75 and 74. So next session we know what we're doing. We have now then, how do we get to that? We're going to go to the next field. In fact, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually do the one ahead of us. Shall leave this unfolded, ready for tomorrow. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it. So, that is our first contract completed. I'm not sure whether to do the whole lot or actually not to sort of do the ones closest to us. I'm thinking. I think 50, 51, 53, 55. And this clump that I've done here, rather than do what I've normally done and just got them all, it is a massive thing. How much is the biogas plant? 268, which in the modern scheme of things is not too bad at all. Right, so that's where we're going to leave it. We know what we're doing next time. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.